everyone, welcome back to the Geek is Chic. Today I want to take you on a fantastic journey through my current wish list and just indulge in dreaming of the amazing items that are to be found there. No, but seriously, my wish list is way too long and way too expensive, so with no doubt I know that I am certainly not able to purchase some of them like that, or even thinking about purchasing everything on this list is beyond realistic for me right now. But we can admire them together, right? And still, I am determined to purchase at least some of them, and as I am a horrible decision maker, I thought maybe you could help me with that. So please let me know in the comments below which items of my current wish list you think I should get or are worth getting. Of course, I will link all of these items down below so you can check them out yourself too. You're welcome. Oh, Schatzi! I'm just trying to cuddle my cat while making this video because he is the worst cuddler out there. He just doesn't get enough. Never. Ugh. Before I get started, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. It literally means the world to me. So let's kick off our tour through my wish list with knitwear. I love knitwear and I am a firm believer. Oh, did you see that? This is silk. This guy has to go now. I am absolutely convinced that investing in knitwear is absolutely worth it because it makes you feel luxurious and comfy at the same time, which is pretty much life goals, right? Therefore, I have quite a couple of knit items in my wish list. The first would be this camel jumper from the brand by Marlene Birger. This piece is made of 80% wool and 20% polyamide. For me, that's absolutely fine because the polyamide makes sure that a heavy knit piece is like, held in shape. However, I did order something from this brand like a while ago, a different piece, and I wasn't that impressed with the quality. Just looking at it on Net-a-Porter, it looks absolutely cool. Also, to me, the cut and the shape of it remind me a little bit of the old Celine jumpers, the iconic classic Celine jumpers that were way too expensive for me. I think they did cost around 1,500 euros. And this jumper has a way more reasonable and affordable price, so I think that this could be a great addition to my wardrobe. The only doubt that I have is that the quality might not be ideal. However, this you can only see when you pretty much hold the piece in your hands anyway. So let me know what you think about this piece in the comments below. The next item is definitely a little bit more on the luxurious spectrum. It's this jumper from Max Mara. I mean, I absolutely adore the leopard print teddy coat that they brought out this season. However, I would never buy this for several reasons, one of them being the price. So this jumper that still kind of resembles the colors and the pattern of the coat very much caught my eye. This jumper is a mix of mohair, wool and nylon, and I just really love the colorway on this one because it has this leopard print, but because of the grayish taupe color and the black contrast, it still makes it very chic. The cut seems to be quite fitted and classic, which would make me go up a size to make it just a little bit more casual. And since my wardrobe is almost free of any kind of prints or patterns, I think that this piece might spice up my looks a little bit. My doubts: I'm not sure about the cut. I think it may be a little too classic for me. And at the end of the day, there is a reason why I don't have so many patterns in my wardrobe to begin with, because I tend to get bored of them quicker. So let me know what you think of this piece in the comments below. So a quick disclaimer at this point, it's getting very pink from here on. The next item on my wish list is this knit dress from Nanushka. There is so much that I love about this dress. First of all, there's the color. I love those dusty old weird pink tones since I was a teenager, to be honest. I even remember the first time that I saw something in this particular color when I was 12 and my mother hated it because of that particular color and she didn't buy it. And you see, my love for this color hasn't died. Also, the shape of it is not too tight and it's not too wide. I feel like I would still feel put together and quite feminine in it, but still being comfortable and having enough space. This piece is made of, let me read, merino wool, cashmere, viscose, polyamide and 7% angora, which doesn't sit that well with me. But I guess the viscose will make the dress all in all feel a little bit lighter and not so heavy, while the polyamide again will make sure that it holds its shape. And of course the cashmere and the merino wool would make sure that it keeps you nice and warm. The Angora surely will add to the softness of it, however I don't quite appreciate Angora. So the reason why I haven't bought this piece yet are, I don't know if the length of this dress would look weird when I wear it with coats. Also, I really don't know how I should style it like in deep cold winter months, because at some point I have to wear black tights and I think that these would look kind of weird with a light pink dress. So please comment below. The next item on my list is a beautiful scarf by Acne Studios. However, I am very drawn between several colorways of it. In general, I think an Acne Studio scarf is a absolutely timeless piece that you can literally wear forever. So if you take good care of it, you will enjoy these pieces for a very long time. And I actually am in need of a second scarf. If you have seen my recent videos, you will know that I only own one scarf at this point, and I would like to invest in a high quality scarf that is a little bit thicker and warmer for those super cold winter months that are coming up. And as I already said, my wardrobe is very much monochrome. My color palette varies between black, white and some cream tones. So with this particular scarf, I hope to, you know, shake up my wardrobe a little bit, throw a little bit of a pattern and of a, you know, pop of color in there to make my outfits a little bit more interesting and less boring sometimes. However, I'm drawn between the taupey gray and peachy pink version that you see here and the berry and more cool tone pink version that I will put in here. Both of them I really like. I think that because this one is a little warmer in its whole impression, it will fit very well with all of my things, but on the other hand, it maybe fit too nicely, to be honest. While this version here is a little bit more casual and more acne for me, but there isn't really a strong contrast in this piece, and I don't know if I like that on, you know, my cream or beige or camel tone pieces. If I just look at them without thinking of my wardrobe, I like this more than this one. So what am I gonna do? Yes, we are still staying in that same color spectrum of blushy pinks, and we're talking about Acne sneakers. These ones. Gosh, I had my eyes on these for a very long time. I originally wanted to buy the white ones. However, I already own 3 white sneakers, which is more than enough. So at some point, these caught my eye and I actually started to like them a lot. Again, by this point, you know, I like weird pinks, and I think that these would look amazing on all black outfits or on a black and white outfit, just to shake things up a little bit, to add that pop of color. The only doubts that I have about these shoes actually are, first of all, I might not get as much wear out of them as if I would out of a white sneaker. That's kind of obvious because it's a more like special item. And the other issue I have is that they are made from nubuck leather instead of like normal plain leather, which makes them a little bit more prone to, you know, catching some stains. If you spend that money on a sneaker, you want it to live as long as possible, right? So what do you think of these? For the end, I have 2 honorable mentions. These 2 items have been on my wish list for a very long time, and I really don't know if I will ever buy them, because I really don't know if I could justify spending that kind of money, especially on the second item. So the first item is the iconic teddy coat by Max Mara. I actually own a dupe of that from Stand, which I showed in my recent haul, and I absolutely love this coat. It's the coziest and warmest coat I have ever owned, and that just really convinced me that it may be worth saving up for the real deal. Because if the dupe is already amazing, how mind-blowing must the real thing be? And the second item is a Chanel mini flap, particularly in red. This particular bag has been on my bucket list forever. However, since these bags tend to get more expensive every season, and it slowly gets to the point of just becoming ridiculous. Also, Chanel makes the whole hunt for these mini bags absolutely ridiculous. So I think I may boycott it, or I will at some point maybe buy it secondhand. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for sitting through this big pink section in the middle. I can't wait to see your comments on the items that I mentioned. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!